How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Ringo Flats back again with more Metroid Prime. Back to explaining what Hastings was. When I say it was similar to Barnes and Noble, I mean it was like it had the same vibe on the inside. It had like that coffee smell. You know what I'm saying? Like it really did feel like an expanded Barnes and Noble. I don't know what this has to do with that. This is where I got the tractor book. That was a very tiny shop. But the original location I barely remember. We had one in my town that was 2 stories. And I can barely remember the inside of it. I remember it being cool. But like one of the floors was, I guess, like, I would say adult section, not like anything dirty. But you know, like they've got like, you know, No Country for Old Men, the book, and Blood Meridian from that dude, where his name is something MacArthur, Cormac MacArthur. You know, just adult books. There was a kids section, and just like younger people section. I don't remember if the 2-story one, how it's like video games and stuff. I assume it existed, but it's just such a long time since I've seen that building that I really don't know. I really don't remember. I was such a little kid, but I got that little tractor book there. But I say it was a tractor. It had wheels on the outside of the book, and you could like turn the book on its side and like drive it. And I just remember it had cool stuff about tractors, and I remember I lost it somehow, and I was really upset, and I've never been able to find it again. What the hell? What the hell? They're Byzantium walls. Well, this is cool to go over here. I guess I can go more into explaining about Hastings, though. And we're past the book. I just said I like that old book, and it was cool. I've never tried to look up and see if I can find it online. I'm sure I can pretty easily, but I just remember really enjoying owning that book as a little kid. But a little child. This would have been like 2007. I don't know. I have pretty good memory, I'd say. I have weird memory. Like I get like I'll forget stuff, and when someone asks me about it, it takes me like just a split second to pull it back out of the memory banks. But I just sit there like or I'll remember it like 20 minutes later, always. But when it comes to, you know, remembering like deep memories, I want to just start writing stuff down just so I can always have it in case I forget. Just because it would be cool to be able to be like, oh yeah, I remember that. But I could remember almost, I don't know if I'd say almost everything, but a good portion of my life from the age 5 onwards. 4 is a little more shaky. You know what I'm saying? 4 is a little shakier. Don't remember as much from 4. I can remember my 4th birthday. It was at one of those places that has like it was a big indoor place. I don't even remember what it was called. Big indoor place that had like bouncy castles and like bouncy like obstacles. You've seen them, like the ones that had like the big like ramp and you jump off the top. It was like air-filled, you know, like little castle. Like they were really cool on the inside. I didn't know there was that many different ones of just like obstacle courses with like big punching bags. I can remember having a few birthdays there, actually. Remember my 4th birthday there? Don't think my 5th birthday, but I do remember my 6th birthday was also there. And how I know that is I can specifically remember the cake, because by my 6th birthday, which would have been 2008, yeah. So, in 2008, at that point, I was really in love with Star Wars. I remember we had the complete saga on our Wii. We just got, I think we might have got the Wii in 2007. I still have that Wii. I haven't plugged it in a while. I'm sure it still works, but that's I actually never even thought about using that as a Game Boy or a GameCube. Like emulator. Not emulator, but using that as a recording for a game. Damn it, I'm stupid sometimes, man. That would have been the perfect thing to record a GameCube stuff. But you can't do everything on it. I can't use the Super Game Boy on the Wii. But it's early enough of a Wii that it has the GameCube ports on the top. I know because there's like the second version of the Wii, right, where like the Wii words are sideways on it. Doesn't have GameCube support, which is kind of stupid. It's like, why would you take that away? I can't imagine that cost you that much more to put 4 controller ports on the top. Remember, we use that as like my GameCube. It's such a weird... I'm just going off on tangent stories. You know, it's fun telling stories. The silver GameCube, my first GameCube, which I used for the first few recordings on this channel, so I did Harry Potter 1 and 2 on it. The silver GameCube does not have the component cable. It was my dad's GameCube that he bought. The one GameCube I played on the most was my grandparents' GameCube. Though my grandma, I told you that, I've told you all this before, I had a grandma who beat Wind Waker. Not just beat Wind Waker, 100% in Wind Waker, so I would always come over to those grandparents' house on the weekend. Like, almost every weekend I was over there. I don't know, I just love spending time over there. I still do, honestly, just was there today. Would just watch her, you know, it was kind of funny. I would play some GameCube too, but I enjoyed more just sitting and watching her play Wind Waker. Just for hours. It was awesome. So yeah, I had that silver GameCube. I never really set it up until later, because I would always like find it in my closet. I don't know why it was in my bedroom closet, because I never asked for it. But I would find it's like, oh man, I could use this in my own room, because I've always had a little TV in my room, because my parents love me. No, I don't. Listen, nothing against not wanting your kids to have a TV in their room. It's actually kind of understandable. My parents are. I love them very much. Very lax about a lot of things. And you know what? I could see that being an issue with some kids. But it worked out for me and my older brother. We are both have great relationships with our parents. Barely ever gotten... I can't remember ever getting in any big trouble. But yeah, I had the little TV. So I was like, oh man, I'm going to set up this GameCube. Damn, that's really showing my ADD. Even me saying this right here showing my ADD. I went from talking about my life, like my brother and parents and stuff, just to explain I could put the silver GameCube in my room. And I realized that. And it was a wonderful experience realizing that. But it still took me like multiple years later. I probably wasn't 10 or 11. Yeah, I was probably 10 or 11 when I finally put the GameCube in my room. But yeah, we used the Wii mostly, the GameCube. But yeah, going back to 2008. I can remember my 6th birthday. Sorry, I got real sidetracked from that. I can remember my 6th birthday because my birthday cake, because I was a huge Star Wars fan at the time, and we'd had the complete saga on the GameCube. I do believe by 2008 we probably had it, unless it wasn't out. Then we definitely didn't have it. And I was a huge Revenge of the Sith fan. So, my mom had this awesome... I got a lot of Star Wars toys. Because the cool thing is Star Wars is so popular, you could always get Star Wars action figures and toys and stuff like that. Like, this is 2008. They still had Revenge of the Sith toys. So, like, I had, like, Anakin... I had 4 of them, actually. My mom got all 4 of them for me. It's just kind of awesome. I wish I had any of them left. They were so cool. They were like full. They could fit like a full-size action figure, whatever the normal size Star Wars action figure is. It was the E2A Starfighter, whatever they fly in the beginning of Revenge of the Sith. I had Anakin and Obi-Wan's yellow and red one. And then my mom also got me like a double pack or something like that for my birthday. I remember getting these on my birthday. Anakin's green one, which you only see for like a few scenes in Revenge of the Sith, and they're like always dark. Like, but when he goes to Mustafar, he lands in like a dark green one that looks really good. And Obi-Wan has the blue one. But yeah, my cake was the Mustafar battle with the Anakin and Obi-Wan action figure stuck in the icing, and it was really cool. And that's the best birthday cake I've ever can remember having. I love that birthday. That was the same birthday I got this ginormous Millennium Falcon too that I still have out in my parents' storage building somewhere to give to my kids one day because I kept all the parts. It was like a full-size, maybe not full-size Millennium Falcon, because I've seen pictures of the cutaway art that they've done of the Millennium Falcon is probably like a 2/3 bigger on the inside of the toy. But still, you understand what I'm saying. Cool, cool toy. But I can remember 2007 when I was 5. I can remember going to see the Transformers movie. Transformers 1, because I'm a huge Transformers fan. As y'all know, I've explained that before. That's my personal favorite franchise. Is the Transformers more than meets the eye. But like I can have memories of going into Walmart. Cause I don't know. I just remember back then just being so happy. No, just enjoying life, man. Really though. I do sometimes. I do wish I could go back sometimes. I think everyone gets that feeling though. Honestly, if I get that genie, if I ever found that genie lamp, like that's a good question. Like, what's everyone's ideal genie? You know what I'm saying? I guess we're done in here. But yeah, what's everyone's like? If you could genie it up, what you genieing? Because personally, one of the genie's wishes, I would say I would want to go back to being like 4 or 5 years old with all the knowledge I have now. That would be sick. But still have that childlike wonder. Although, I don't know. That might not be... I guess if it's a genie wish, he could will it to be possible. But, I was going to say, I think it kind of breaks the rules. Or maybe not breaks the rules, but how could you have that childlike wonder if you have the knowledge you have now? Because then that would take away the childlike wonder. That's the question, isn't it? That's the golden question that no one asks because no one cares. But let's just say hypothetically, you get that. That would probably be wish number 1. I just think that would be a cool thing to have. I think that's something most people want. It's one of people's deepest, darkest desires. But you know what? It's okay to daydream and wish at night. Maybe pray if you have a God. Pray for that to happen. I don't think it is, but doing the praying. Well, not just that. That sounded weird. I think I've said this also before on the channel. I don't know why I'm getting so like weird, like half personal. I explain. I am religious, so that kind of sounded weird, that last sentence. So just putting that to preface. But I don't think my religion. I don't think God would come down and just give you something like that, because why? Part of the I don't know. It just anyway. That's not the important part of this conversation, but I think that's most people's deepest, darkest, not darkest desire, but deepest desire. I think a lot of people really would want that, to be able to just go back on any time in general, but to go back as a child with the knowledge you have now. And a lot of people I hear will say that. And you know what? You too, but just like Dumbledore says in 1, when Harry is in front of the mirror of Erised, it does not do well to dwell on dreams, Harry. You know what? That's true. You gotta make those dreams a reality now. You can't go back and do it. You have to forge ahead. If you don't forge ahead, it doesn't happen. You got no one else to blame but yourself, you know what I'm saying? Even if you really try, you gotta try harder than what you think is your max. There's some wisdom for you. Basically, I'm saying, give up hope, you're done. I'm joking. But, rude. It wanted me to come in here. I don't know why. Don't take that out of context. I'm sorry, that might be the worst joke I've made on this channel. That was gross. Well, I'm waiting. Oh. I didn't know we could get up here. What are some other genie wishes I would like though? You rub the genie. I guess we can explain. It depends on the content. So we'll do two scenarios. One that includes the wish I just said, and one that doesn't include. Let's do the one that doesn't include that wish first. Man, that says a lot about yourself, doesn't it? What genie wish is if you rub the magic lamp, and we're gonna say this is not like a monkey's paw situation. That there's no bad luck involved with any of it. Like, oh, the mayonnaise is gonna be dry. It's a good Simpsons reference for all of you youngins. I'm only 21 years old. The Simpsons was out 15 years or 12 years before I was even born. No, 14 years. Damn, actually close to 15. I wasn't actually far off. But
Recorded to logbook.
yeah, no monkey's paw rules. We don't have to worry about that. Now, I know you're gonna think I'm kind of gross, but just listen. I want invisibility and the ability to freeze time. This one's crazy. Oh, there you go. No, I don't know what I would want. Actually, I kind of do. Okay, one, I would want to be able to be skilled in all aspects of music. And if by using that general umbrella term, I would assume that means good at any instrument. Okay. So good at any instrument, good at songwriting, good at feel, everything. I am the best musician, best songwriter, best music producer. Anything under the creation of music is mine. And mine alone. But yeah, that would be my number one. My ideal job, besides, I mean, I do love doing this as a job, though, and I would gladly trade this. Well, I don't want to say I'd say trade this, because both are kind of part of the entertainment industry. But like, I love doing this. This would be second if I could become famous in both music and making YouTube videos. I would put music above this. Sorry, guys. But I still, I would put this second and combine. Actually, ideally, doing both would be... I would... Really, as they say, you never work a day if you love your job. Or whatever the saying is. But yeah, that's number one. Number two. You gotta do something with world peace, right? But that's the thing, though. If I'm religious, how does that factor in? I guess it's just as a hypothetical. Okay, we're gonna put in this hypothetical. It does not. It does not factor anything out of being. What am I trying to say? I'm so tired. It is almost 3 in the morning. And I just fell all the way down. Awesome. Probably why I'm talking like this, actually. And I had a little bit to drink tonight. It's fine. So, let's just say... let's just say there'd be nothing like that. Let's just think about in the moment now. Like I said, you'd have to do something with world peace, right? Because, like... Yeah, no game. I want to reach there, but I don't know how to reach that area. Unless you think I can... Yeah, I can't. I can't reach from here. So yeah, that would be number two. Some sort of world peace. Will that just be... I don't know. Because I think if you had like a true perfect world... I mean, not a true perfect world, but for like all world peace, that would take away some of the things I love. Like I'm an enjoyer of being able to own and fire firearms, and I don't know. I feel like you know, well, I don't know. That would be very selfish of me though to put my love of firearms above the world peace. I just don't know how it would actually work logistically though. Okay, maybe I have to change the crane direction again. Some sort of world peace would be cool. A world peace where I get to keep my guns. And we still get cool bloody action movies and stuff like that. Just there's no wars, no famines, stuff like that. That would be a dream scenario. And number 3. I'm great at musician. It'd either be me and my wife would die of natural causes at a very old age. That would be nice. No pain or anything like that. That would be cool. My beautiful wife, Shplivgani. Shpleznov. Everyone knows my gorgeous wife, Shpleznov. If you don't, you're a bigot. I don't know. We've been wasting time this episode, but I really don't know what to do. How do we get over there? I'll have to do some research. But I think those 3 would be good. My genie wish. Y'all put in the comments below what your 3 genie wishes would be. Sorry for getting like kind of like half sidetracked weird, like what is it, soul bearing? I don't know. I'm very tired. I want to go to bed. So thank you all for watching. If you liked this episode, be sure to hit that like button. If you really liked it, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You can find my Instagram down in the description below. And with that, have a good day.